Welcome, ladies and gents, to part 3, also known as the ending and review of Little Nightmares on glorious PS5. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing well and keeping safe. Welcome back indeed. So, this is it. We're going to go for the final push in the game. I don't think we're too far away. I think we're about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from the ending. So, those of you that want to stick around for the ending and see the ending, welcome. For those of you that don't, and those of you that want to just check out the review, check out the description in the video below, and I will timestamp all of it for you, so there's no spoilers. But those of you that are here watching this live, or you're watching the gameplay through, spoiler warning, this will show you the end. Might not show you absolutely anything. It's one of those games where it might just be left open-ended, but I just thought I'd give you a heads up, just in case. Okay, let's just double check all is okay with the stream before we carry on. Thank you so much as well, guys, for the amazing comments and reception for the Jedi Knight Best Bits video. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed it. I loved playing that game. As I said when I was playing it as well, for me it was a bit of an accomplishment as well, because I played that way back when, in 2003, when it first came out on PC, and I got stuck about halfway through the game. So I'm really pleased that I was able to finish it, and for you lovely people to also witness it. So it was good fun. Let's just make sure we are discoverable. We want people to find us. There we go. A lot of people are asking me what the next video is going to be. It's obviously this one. This is the live stream. But in terms of post Little Nightmares, I am going to be picking up Little Nightmares 2 on Thursday, and I will be playing that live, guys. It will be a full game playthrough, just like I've done on this one. So if you guys want to witness that, come and join me. I'll be glad to have you on board. I've seen quite a few trailers of it now, and it looks really good, and I've really enjoyed this one, so I think it's going to be a good one for us to go with. So, we're live, I think. I think that's all good. Yep. Sweet. We are live. We're kicking. We're ready to go. So yeah, post Little Nightmares, going to be doing Little Nightmares 2 on release day on Thursday. We probably will get that done in one sitting. Who knows? But beyond that, I've got Assassin's Creed Valhalla installed, so that's probably going to be the next one on the list. And I've also got to follow through with what I promised you guys and do Bioshock. So, got some options. We have some options. Anyway, enough of me talking. I hope you're all doing well, people. Keeping safe in the madness. I don't know what we're going to experience, but in the last part, hot, sweet baby Jesus with garlic sauce, it was mental. There was loads of weird fat chefs running around. We nearly got diced into Swiss onion, but it was great. I'll try and remember the controls now. I'm going to turn it up a little bit because it is a bit quiet. I'll probably regret that with the noises. But thanks for joining me for the ending, guys. This is the final stretch. And I dead. Flip it out. It might take us a few hours to complete the game. Who knows? Did a Crash Bandicoot roll off the side there? That is creeping me out. What is that shadow? Shadow of Mordor. But I appreciate you joining in, guys. I hope you're enjoying this game. I really like it. Managed to pick it up for like £3 on the PlayStation Store, which is insane. I think it is still available at that price if you guys want to pick it up. As I said, Little Nightmares 2 is coming on Thursday. That will be one I will definitely be playing. I've already pre-ordered it, so I'll be playing that on day release as well. What the hell is this? See, I had a hunch it was a boat. I had a hunch it was a boat. I had a really strong feeling it was a boat. I don't know why. It just, the design of some of the levels, it looked like a ship. Is it real though? That's my question. Is it a figment of the old imagination, or is it real? You do not want to fall now. Feet don't fail me now. Look at the graphics. Are those people? But yeah, as I said guys, I'm trying not to lose my train of thought too much because I'm so into this. But yeah, Little Nightmares 2 is coming out on Thursday. I will be doing a full playthrough of it, so come and join me. I'll let you guys know what time I'm planning on starting the stream. But as I've done with this one, I'll do a full playthrough live with you wonderful people to witness it if you want to. I was in and on about getting it, but as soon as I started playing the first sort of 20 minutes of this, and I saw a gameplay trailer as well, I had to get it. I had to. It's one of those that you've just got to play. Yes. So Valhalla is likely going to be the next full game that I do. I've got All Stars as well coming up in the next day or two as well. I've done a little preview on that for you guys to see. And yeah, it will be fun. BioShock will probably follow Assassin's Creed. What I might do is play it off stream and upload the best bits, but let me know guys what you want. If you want to see it live, I'm happy to play it. I feel like we're about to come up against something terrible. It's really creepy. Oh look. But it's all like Chinese decor, isn't it? It's all like Chinatown. Is it just me, or it all looks that way, doesn't it? Music is well freaky. Just checking there's nothing in there. Oh no. What's with the pie? Turning. Ugh. Whoa! Jesus! Wow, that's one way to die. Look how he's sucking on that meat. Ugh. Run. I guess we just run for that bit. Nasty, bro. I am loving this game, but goddamn, it's weird. Run! Run, chubs. Now what? What's the plan now? they're all just like eating stuff. What are they, demons? People? I don't know. That's the creepiest thing about this game, is you can't actually work out what's going on. Hopefully it's a nightmare, hence the name. So we've got to go up. This is going to be well dodgy. Let's try it. No! Goodbye. Scum. Ugh. What are these absolute beauties? Disgusting. Hi. Don't know what that does, but it goes towards platinum or whatever. Not that we're going for the platinum. Don't get excited. What's the way? What is the way? Show me the way. Don't think this is the way. It's just a little side room, which is annoying because I thought we were home and dry then, but we're not. What's the way out then? My chums. Is that it over there? So you've got a little picture of me. Don't know whether to be freaked out or flattered. Probably freaked out. What's the way out then? Do we run along the top? Do you know what? I think it's the sausages. Yep. Oh, come on. I'm freaking out a little bit, I don't know why. It's just a nasty, nasty place. Put yourself up. This is obviously not the way. Does anyone know the way? Check this out. Try to get him to smash his face in. What is the way then? Definitely nothing here, is there? I thought you would have been able to pull these. I'm convinced that's just a side. So, there we go. This looks like the one. Need to jump across. Oh dear. Sense of direction is crap at the worst of times, as you just witnessed. Okay, let's go. Get off. Stick to your sausages. That's all you're getting. Music's creepy. It's like it's building up to something really bad. And we know that's what's going to happen, don't we, ladies and gents? Wait. Ooh, jeez Louise, that was close. Nope, nothing. Now what? Nothing there. Oh no! Sweet Jiminy Cricket, that was close. Gently. Oh dear. Don't know why I thought I could outrun Bulldog Chops there, but we tried. I'm just gonna run. Well, I can't go under there. Where am I supposed to go then? Where am I supposed to go? Run back, run over the top. the one. See you later, Chubs. Ooh, she is a slippery devil. Shit. Not the shift. Not again. How did he see me there? Come on. Hiya, Super AL1 Speedrunning. How you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. Run. Run, 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 run. Oh dear. Now what? Really itchy neck. It's making me feel nervous. That looks smashable. That's the one. That is the one. What's that there? Can't quite see what that is. Doing pretty fine, thanks for asking. Yeah, good, thank you. Throw the can at the mirror. Yeah, I just clocked it, thank you. I'm assuming you've completed this game before? Are you going to be picking up Little Nightmares 2 on Thursday? That is my question. Back up through this way. No, this is my first time playing. Very first time ever playing. Ah, it's disgusting. Beautiful sound. Right, so I think we jump onto this. We can get rid of that. Into the elevator, hopefully. Whew. You are pre-ordered the TV edition. Nice. I tried to get a hold of the TV edition, but it was sold out where I was looking. It sounds horrendous, whatever it is. Do we go right or left? Speedrunning the Little Nightmares 2 demo. Ah, nice. How long is it, out of interest? I was going to play the demo. Oh my god! What the hell is that? Run, 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 run. Jesus. Oh my god, go down the stairs. Down the stairs. I'm freaking out. Run. No, 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 no. Up, 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 up. Oh no, I missed the jump. That was an A perfect run. I just missed the damn jump. I jumped too early. I just got too excited. Oh, god damn it. This game. Let's try that again, shall we? Come on. A little bit later on the jump. We got this. They are disgusting. Very, very well designed. With horror and vileness in mind. Run! Nah, bye. How'd you like those eggs? Flipping out. How'd you like those eggs? World record is 8. Is that 8 minutes 46? I'm trying it on Switch, but it isn't possible getting a world record on Switch because you have to have longer loading times. Hunger Phase 4. Nice. Do you do that a lot then, I'm assuming, with games, judging by your channel's name? She hungry. She hungry. Hopefully she won't eat a rat again like she did last time. It's a bit freaky. Hey, Mr. Gnome. Gonna have some of your sausage, please. Just realised how bad that sounded. No, 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 no. Oh. I tried to let go. I wanted to go for the sausage. Why did she eat the gnome? Oh, she didn't want the sausage now. Disgraceful. It's supposed to be your friends. You speedrun 3 games at the moment. Oh, cool. What games are you speedrunning? I might check your channel out after and have a look. Why did she eat the gnomes? It's like she's gradually turning into something nasty. Ooh. There's the doll. Guessing we're going after the tall, weird lady. Nothing but fun awaits, I'm sure. I'm gonna hide just in case. Nope, we're good. That is the guest area done. Professor Layton and the Curious Village, Pikmin 3, Little Nightmares 2. Want that Little Nightmares 2 is going to be my main speedrun game. Ah, nice. So you do a lot of Switch gameplay as well then. That is very cool. This is not very cool. Look at these mannequins. What is it about mannequins? They sound like a clock or a dog barking, and because I've got surround sound headphones on, I wasn't sure if it was the dog outside. I had to check. Chapter 5, the ladies' quarters. Thank you. I like the sign stamping, by the way. Hopefully we find out what the hell's going on. But if we don't, it adds to the horror, so I'm not going to be too disappointed if we don't. Oh, creepy ass singing. There's always creepy singing, isn't there? Why? Why do they do that to us? Hello? There she is. gonna hear us though, right? Mulan? We are your friend, Mulan. We are your friend, Mulan. Doesn't help the bloody dual sense is pulsing. Do you not get bored of singing the same song? Guessing we push that vase off the shelf. She comes in, we hide under the bed. Uh-oh. You're not going to come check it out? You're doing a tips and tricks guide for Little Nightmares 2 at the moment. Sweet. Got a question. Which video editing program do you use to edit your videos? I use Wondershare from Aura 9 specifically. For very, very simple stuff I use the Share Factory, but I rarely sort of use it. I tend to use it to clip stuff together, and then I use that to move over to my editing software. I use a bit of Adobe as well. Adobe's got some good stuff. Why isn't she coming into this room? She's not buying it. She's gone. She's gone. But has she actually gone? She's going to be one of these mannequins, isn't she? I'm not convinced. Use iMovie on your iPhone. I know probably no one uses that, but it's more powerful than you would like to think it is. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of people ask me what I use, but it's your own personal preference, really, isn't it? There's loads of good ones out there. Some are free, some you have to pay for. And I always think if it works for you, then stick with that. It's not always about how professional it is. I think the creator is more important than what the program is. It's just my opinion, but you could spend hundreds of pounds on a great editing software, but if you've got no sort of what's the word I'm looking for? No, you know, star power sort of thing. If you've got no on-screen presence, you just sit there and just play the game. Like, people are quickly going to get pulled away from that. Whereas if you're quite entertaining to watch, I don't think it matters all that much what software you use. That was quite deep for me. I'd just like to add. What do we need to do? What do we need to do? There should be a key somewhere, right? Ah, it's in the vase. Of course it is. There it is. I'm a bit worried that the lady hasn't come back. She heard the smash, but she ran away. Away from the smash. Why do I feel like she's going to burst out of that cupboard? Or she's like one of these mannequins. No? Where did she go? Not knowing it's the worst thing. The lady already noticed you, she just wants to scare you. Well, it's bloody working, I'm telling you. It is working. It's the mannequins, it's so well designed. Oh, you little flipping... Crap myself. Whoa! What the hell is that? Jeez, I jumped a mile. Guessing we just keep running. There is no hiding. She knows we're there. Does the light make any difference? I don't know. She's pretty fast. Flipping heck. Jumped a mile then. As you guys probably saw. I'm not a fan of this bit, I have to say. Oh god. This has to be the worst bit. The best bit, but the worst bit. It's don't know if this is the right way, but I'm going. I'm a-going. Now what? I'm guessing she doesn't like the mirror. The fact that all the mirrors in this place are broken. This is how we're going to defeat her, right? Come on, baby, where are you? How did she come up behind me? Go into the right room and take the mirror on the table. Ah, cool, thanks. I did do that, but I'm reading your comment after I've done it. I'm guessing we stay in the light and we reflect the light onto her. That's my guess. She doesn't like mirrors, obviously. She has wrecked all the mirrors in this room. She's not a fan of the mirrors. She hates her face. Move into the light. There we go. Hates it. Can I run with this? Yeah. Where is she? Hates it. She hates it. We're on to a winner. Come on. Where you at? Nice try. She's wised up to our tactics. Come on. How do we kill her? She's not dying. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Why are you picking it up? Yes! You have bad internet, I wrote that, popped up a bit there. Yeah, no worries. No worries at all. Are you going to play the DLC too? For this, I didn't think of that actually. I might. Is it worth it, in your opinion? Oh, there she is. Don't say it's going to eat her. It is, isn't it? We're going to eat her, aren't we? Don't want to eat Can I eat your face? Give me your face. Ugh. This is freaky. What? Didn't tell me that's it. You find the DLC pretty close. It reveals so much of the Little Nightmares lore. Oh, pretty good. I may well play it then. You are selling it to me. Just answer me this one question, right? Is this all a nightmare, as the game suggests? Is it all just an imagination of sorts? Or is this a legit place? Do we ever find out? Oh, she's just going through murdering everybody now. Whoa. 6 is now 11 from Stranger Things. Guess this is it. There we go. What the hell? I like games like that though. A lot of the lore and the story is left open to interpretation. We don't know if it's just a nightmare. If it is, then it's a huge nightmare, a ward of the nightmares. I completely agree. Look at all the little names. Bye! Okay, got to go now. See you and have fun. Yeah, thanks very much for tuning in. Thanks for the help as well. Appreciate it. I'll go and check out your channel after. Good luck with your speedrunning. What an ending. Wow. So there we go, ladies and gents. That is the ending in the bag. I kind of guessed that that was how it was going to end though. It sort of went down the path of we don't know what's what. And I think that adds to the horror in a lot of ways. So there you have it, Little Nightmares done. That's the ending done. For those of you that want to stick around, I'm going to be doing a review on this now. And for those of you that are bouncing out and you don't give a sausage about my thoughts and feelings on the game, that's fine. But I appreciate you watching the video, guys. Hopefully you've left a like if you've enjoyed it, and please subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. I'd love to have you on board. Stay tuned for Little Nightmares 2. I don't know if it'll be a follow-on from the story, or whether they'll just stay in the Nightmares universe and they'll just give us a completely different setting, which I think is what they'll go with if I was to guess. So, for those of you bouncing out, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Take care of yourselves, and for those of you that are sticking around for the review, I'll just wait for the credits to finish, just in case there's any post-credit cutscenes. But as that's just playing along, let's just have a little chat. What do you guys think? I really, really liked it, to be honest. It's kind of what I expected it to be, but it still surprised me in a lot of ways, and that's probably the best way I can describe this game. It's predictably non-predictable. Loads of it, in terms of like the setting, and it's called Little Nightmares, you can kind of guess that you're not going to get closure to the story. As much as I wanted closure, the ABC in my brain wanted the closure, but I think it adds to the horror that they haven't closed it off. You don't know what the setting is, you don't know what these weird creatures are, you don't know who the main character is, and you get this hint at the end of the game that the character is the evil one. Because think about it, the world is all done through her eyes, and she just eats people, which is kind of the gist of the story. All the creatures are eating people. So either everyone's really hungry, or there's a link there. that's my feeling, there's a link there. She's eating stuff, the creatures are eating stuff. But we're seeing it that the creatures are the problem, but are we the problem? Because we start eating the rat was eating its food, just chomped on the rat, there was no reason for it. In that set piece, and in that certain scene, the rat, as crazy as it sounds, looked innocent. She then ate the gnome, and the gnomes are like the little friendly creatures in the game. She ate one of those, and then she ate the lady at the end. So when she blasted her with the mirror, by the way, the lady is the only one really that hasn't got a deformed face. It's almost like that's the pure side of everything that's going on. Whether that's the pure side of us as the character or the setting of the game, I don't know. But the lady is the only creature that hasn't got a deformed face. She seems evil, but nothing she does is actually evil, if you've noticed that. She just glides around, she doesn't eat us, she doesn't kill us, although if you don't hold the mirror up to her, she just captures you and you don't really see what happens. But I'm just getting at, it kind of feels like we are the bad person, the main character, 6. I don't know why, I've just got this feeling that 6 is the problem, not what we see, and we're seeing it through 6's eyes, so it's all very subjective. We don't get any sort of lore on who these creatures are, what they are. Just that they're trying to eat her all the time. But why are they just trying to eat her? Why is she the only one that they're trying to eat? It just doesn't make sense. That's my hunch. I feel like we're the bad person. We become the nightmare. We start off in the nightmare. We get blended by the nightmare. We become one with the nightmare. We are the nightmare by the end. It's all very, very interesting. You can kind of go off on different branches and different thought processes, but I love games that make you come away thinking like that. It's almost the same as the Chris Nolan Batman series, and any Chris Nolan film for that matter. All of them leave you thinking, what? Did that actually happen like that? Is that the way it ended? It could have ended that way. I could read this scene as that, and this is kind of what that game does. It leaves you in limbo. Limbo, by the way, is a cracking game. Very, very similar to this. I'd say Limbo is much harder though. I'm not sure if it's done by the same studio, but Limbo is also very good if you guys have a chance to pick that one up. Similar art style, it's a side-scroller, action-adventure, very dark, very gritty, very in-your-face weird, but it's along the same lines as this. How long are these credits? That's what I want to know. It's an interesting one though. It's very freaky. Plays to its name quite well. I wouldn't say it's full-on horror, but there are very strong horror elements in it. And yeah, it gets you thinking. It does a very good job at playing to your senses. So all the stuff we know and love in horror films, the atmosphere, the sounds, we've always got that fear as well. I don't know if you guys have, but most people, when you talk to them, have always had that nightmare of being chased by something bigger, something creepier, something uglier, something faster than you. And a lot of the sections in this game are exactly like that. You start off, you're really small, you're trying your hardest to run, and whatever it is chasing you is millimeters behind you, and you just by the skin of your teeth get away. I've had so many dreams like that, and I think for this studio, Bandai Namco, to pick up on that and use that in their game is very, very clever. It's folklore almost. I liked it. I liked it quite a lot. Very, very excited for Little Nightmares 2, which will be coming out this Thursday, guys, on the 11th. As I said at the start of the video, if you guys want to see me play through that, join me on the day. I'll let you guys know what time I'm planning on starting it, but I'll be doing a full game playthrough live, as I have done with this one. Very, very intrigued to see where they go with it. They could just continue on, but my hunch is it'll be set in the same universe, but in a different setting. Just also spotted the logo, the eye. It's all about perception. So we're seeing the main character, the eyes of the nightmare through the main character. That is my hunch. Is this post-credit scene? What's going on? Thank you for playing. You're very welcome. Thank you for designing it. What a beautiful game this was. Not that anyone's going to hear me say this, but not the developers anyway. What a beautiful game. I loved the art style. I loved the sound. But anyway, I'm kind of edging into the review. So there you go, guys. That is Little Nightmares done and dusted. Now getting into the review. For those of you that are interested, please stay tuned. For those of you that are not, and you're just going to leave the video now, thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, review section. So, as I kind of touched on already, very, very impressed with the game. I'm glad I picked it up and played it. It's about £4 or £5 now, guys, on the PlayStation Store, so I highly recommend you guys pick this one up. Pros, all of it. I didn't have any cons to this game, other than I would have liked it to have been a bit longer, but I understand the nature of what it is and what it was intended to do and why it is the length it is. It's just my personal preference. I would have liked it to have been more along the 6 or 7 hour mark at least, but I'll take it. For the price that it is, it's 100% worth the money, in my opinion, and even if it was priced at £10 or £15, which I think it has been in the past, still completely worth the money. Even if you go through and speed through the game in 3 or 4 hours, it's one that you need in your library and you need to experience. It's creepy as hell. If you like puzzle games, you like platformers, you like a bit of horror, you like something that's a bit out there, a bit different, you like a bit of action adventure, this is the one for you. You don't have to be a massive fan of any of those, but any of the side-scrolling games, Crash Bandicoot, Abe's Odyssey, all those classic games, this is one you need to experience. But especially those of you that are horror fans like myself, you will really, really enjoy this. So, talking about the graphics, as I said, I love the art styles. Bandai Namco, the lighting's perfect. I don't know if it was upscaled or what, playing it on the PS5, but I noticed that the lighting was absolutely perfect. The smoke that you're constantly seeing gives the effect that you're in the nightmare, that you're living it, and it's always part of whatever's going on screen. The main character is very, very mysterious, but I think that adds again to the horror. I'm not too convinced now that Six, as the main character is called, is actually a good person. I don't think she is. I think it's one of two things. Either she starts off good and then the nightmare blends her to be part of that nightmare. She doesn't escape it, she becomes one with the nightmare, which is the whole blending with the lady at the end. The second option is she's always been evil, and it's just through the journey of the nightmare that we actually realise that she is evil by the things that we see her do, and the things that we see her sort of act out, if that makes sense. So those are my two hunches. I think the best way this could go is if she's always been evil, and it's only through playing the game that we see the game through her perception that we realise that she is out and out evil. That's my hunch. That's the ending I would like. As I said earlier, the beauty of this game is you don't get given any hints, you don't get given any story, any lore, there is no text, there's no intro. You literally just wake up, you're in the nightmare, and you start making your way through it. There's 5 distinct chapters, 5 sections of the ship, and it seems to be playing out on a ship. I don't know why it's on a ship, I don't know. There's probably a backstory to why it's playing out on a ship, but in all honesty, if they just said because ships are scary, big dark ships are scary, there's loads, you know, Resident Evil 7 did it, Ghost Ship and all that, there's loads of films that did it as well, there's something really eerie about a big tanker that's got a lot of mystery, a lot of absorbed memories, a lot of, you know, weird dark energy and stuff, and it kind of goes in folklore as well. A lot of people talk about it, it's in books, it's in movies, it's all over the place. So even if they just said, let's just put on a ship, ships are scary, right? That works for me, but I think there's a little bit more to it than that. But I love the setting, the levels are beautifully weaved together, it is a linear game. As you can see here, you can go back and do a chapter select for you trophy hunters. The platinum apparently is fairly easy to do, but I'm just doing a playthrough of the story here with you today, guys. But if you do want to see a platinum playthrough, let me know. If there's enough demand, I may well do it. I wouldn't mind playing through this again. But as I said, really pleased with the setting. It's so beautifully designed. What we would expect really from a big company like Bandai Namco. But it just feels like it sits together very well in a very awkward and a very weird, terrifying kind of way. All the levels are interlinked. The creatures themselves are the worst part of the game, but in the best way. They are just outright terrifying, sort of disfigured. It's almost like they've got skin masks on. Are they people? Are they not? Are they demons? Are they just some kind of folklore creatures? We don't know. And that, I think that's what adds to the horror. The game doesn't explain anything to you. It just lets you play the game out, and then you're sat there trying to work out what the hell's going on. But I think that adds to the element of the horror. It doesn't give you an introduction screen, it doesn't give you any pretext, it doesn't give you anything really in the game itself that hints at what the hell's going on. And it could be one of a few things, but I think it is literally what it says it is on the tin. It's a nightmare. We're in a dimension, we're in a dream state, and it's horrible to experience. But I think what adds to that horror is none of it's explained. We don't know who the creatures are, we don't know who the main character is, we don't know how they're linked, we don't know why they're trying to eat her, we don't know if she's evil by the end of the game. We just don't know, and I think that element of mystery adds to why it's terrifying. None of it's, you don't get your hand held, you have to work out the controls by yourself, and it's such a clever way, because how many of you watching this now have had that nightmare where you're running for something that's bigger than you, that's catching up with you, that's trying to eat you or chase you, and it's terrifying. You're trying to like run, you can feel your legs sort of running, but you're not running as fast as you want to. You feel really weak, you feel really you know, small and worthless and useless, and you can't escape whatever it is you're trying to run from. And that's exactly how this game makes you feel. It almost makes you relive that dream or nightmare where we've all had it, where we're trying to run through and escape something that's trying to eat us alive. So it's brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. It's so amazingly put together, and hats off to the developers for doing that. It's the small little details like that I think make this game something that you absolutely have to experience. It's unique. It's not really like anything I've played before. The only thing it does remind me of is a game called Limbo, if you guys have played that. Similar sort of precept, you're running across as a side scroller. It's very dark, very dingy. I would say this is better than Limbo, but it's the same sort of premise, same sort of art style. Again, there's no story, you just get put in a scenario, you don't know who the character is, what the creatures are, and I think that's brilliant. A lot of people might say that's a flaw, but I think when you're doing a horror game like this, if you don't put in the B or the A, but you just go through and have C, and A and B you kind of make up for yourself, that sometimes is more terrifying than actually being told what's going on, what the story is, why the creatures are the way they are. So I think it's brilliant. It's also now making me feel like I should go away and research a bit more about the game, that I should learn a bit more. Apparently there's some DLC with the game as well, so I'm considering playing through that. I'm definitely going to be doing Little Nightmares 2, so if you guys want to check that out, I'll be playing it next Thursday. I'll put a little post on the channel just to let you know when I'm planning to do that live if you want to catch it from the off. But I will do a full playthrough as I've done with this game anyway if you're not there. So anything else? Music, atmosphere, you can hear it playing now. It's the classic sort of, I wouldn't say nostalgia, but it's the classic horror familiarities that we get from movies and games that we've played in the past, the good ones. So you've got the childhood jukebox, the music, the little, I can't remember what it's called now, the little childhood music box with the ballerina, all that weird creepy stuff's in there. You've just got basic sounds, so sometimes you've got no music whatsoever, you're just moving through the level and all you hear is the rattling of the ship, someone's walking along above your head, you can hear the creaks and groans of the ship, there's doors slamming, there's wind blowing through open windows and stuff like that. It's all the stuff that I think has taken an age to perfect, but a lot of developers are very good at it. Capcom is also very good in their Resident Evil games at doing it. They did it very well with Resident Evil 7. Very, very little music, all just atmospheric sounds and effects, and that again binds the horror together. But what a game, guys. I'm really, really chuffed that I've played it. I've had it in my collection for a while now, and it's just one of those things that I've got a bit of downtime before I break into the next big game, and I just thought I'd play this one, and I'm so glad I did. And I recommend you guys play it as well, especially if you're a horror fan. Even if you're not a horror fan, if you just want something that's very sort of quirky, it's not too long. I mean, I did this in 3 or 4 hours. I've done it in 3 parts, so it's about 3 or 4 hours. If you really, really take your time, you could probably stretch it out to 5 or 6 hours. So it's not a long game by any means, but that's a good thing because a lot of people are committed to work and big games and other stuff that they do. So if you want to squeeze something in as a bit of downtime, or even if you don't put it on as a stream, you could, if you're a content creator like myself, you could just take this off stream and just play it quietly in your own time and have a bit of peace, and I don't know if peace is the right word, but have a good experience with the game is what I'm trying to say. You can have some fun with it, even if you come away freaked out and a little bit disgusted in some parts. But I really, really liked it. It's very good. Well done, Bandai Namco. You've done a cracker of a game here, and it's easy to see why the review scores are so high for this. If I was to give this a rating out of 10, it's a solid 9. It's a solid 9. The only reason it doesn't get a 10 is because I personally would have liked it to have been 6 or 7 hours at least, but that's just my personal preference. I'm just being picky. That aside, it's a solid 10 out of 10, but I'm going to give it a 9. That's my JayNotion rating, is a 9 out of 10. A very, very strong 9 at that, guys. I didn't find any other flaws with the game apart from that. Level design was great, music was great, atmosphere was great, the lore is perfect, even though there's not much of it. You really want to sink your teeth into whatever you can find. That kind of is what happens in the game as well. She just eats stuff. It's all about eating, don't know why. But again, it plays on the folklore of being chased, being eaten. Are we the bad guys? Sometimes you've been in the nightmare where you're running away from something, you turn and you feel powerful, and then all of a sudden you're hurting people, destroying people as well. I don't know if that's just me, I sound like a psychopath now, but I think when you talk to people, everyone's had that kind of experience at some point in their lives. They've had that sort of dream where they've felt powerless, but then they become powerful either in the same dream or in a later dream, and I think this is what that's leaning on. My personal guess is that the main character is evil. She has been evil from the start. We're seeing everything through her perspective. This is why you see all the eyes on the doors, why there's an eye in the middle of the character here on the main menu. It's all to do with perception. Perception of the dream, perception of where we are, perception of the creatures, perception that this cute little girl lady in a yellow Mac is the innocent one. That's the perception of this game. But as you get to the end, you do question it. You think, she's eating gnomes and people without batting an eyelid, but running away from others that are doing the same. So who's the real evil person? Just want to leave that thought out there. But there you go, guys. That is Little Nightmares done. That's the review done. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone for supporting the channel. Thanks to all the new subscribers as well, guys. I'm so glad to have you on board. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the lovely comments as well on the other videos. I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough. Please let me know in the comments what you think, What do you think of the ending? What do you think of the lore? Should we pick up some DLC and carry this on? Either way, as I've said a million times, but I'm getting excited now. I'm going to be playing Little Nightmares 2 next Thursday. I will let you guys know when I'm planning to stream that. It will be in the morning at some point. We'll probably get it done in one day if it's the same length as this one. But I will let you guys know. So if you want to come and jump in live, you can absolutely do that. If not, you'll be able to catch up on the playlist when I put it up on the channel. Until then, sleep tight. Don't have too many little nightmares, but pick this one up, guys. It's definitely one you need to play. It's a classic. Until then, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. I hope you enjoyed it. Sleep tight.